All right, everyone, welcome to module number one, where in module number one, we're going to be talking about chapter one. It's a great place to get started, right? So in this chapter, there's lots of resources and links that have been provided to you. I highly encourage you guys to check all of them out. You're also, again, reading through the textbook in Cengage, or if you bought the physical version in chapter one. It's kind of getting a really good look and idea of what macroeconomics is as a whole and as a concept. So some of the things that you're going to be learning about are going to be things like goods and services. You're going to be learning about markets and what those are. And so there is a lot of information that you'll learn. So some of the things specifically, you'll be looking at what are resources, right? Because we got to start at the basics. Before we could get into these high level things like supply and demand, we need to look at what are our basics. So we're going to be looking at what are resources. We're going to look at what are goods and services. We're going to look at what is an economy, right? And who are some of the decision makers in an economy, because you'll learn very quickly that you may know a lot of decision makers, because the decision makers, or at least one of them, is you as the consumer, are the ones that get to decide and help dictate what the economy is going to look like. You're a really driving force of that economy. And so in that economy, if we want to be able to study it, we also need to be able to analyze it. And analyzing it is what we shall do. We're going to look at what is economic analysis. We're going to look at rational self-interest, which is trying to make the best decisions possible, whether it be maximize our profits and outputs or minimizing costs and the downsides of doing business. We'll also look at what microeconomics is, which is another course you could take. It's a whole another animal itself, and how that relates to macroeconomics. It's also a couple theories, right? Scientific economic analysis, the role of theory, the scientific method, all these different things to help predict what the economy is, what it's going to look like, how is it going to interact with you, and why economics as a whole is really, really important for us. So that's what we're going to learn in chapter number one and in module number one. So just make sure you're doing your discussions, make sure you're doing your assignments, and I'll see you in the next module.